oh my gosh, why would you ever want to own a pet mouse? That's normally the reaction that I get when people find out that I own mice. But I've been thinking, the reaction should be, oh my gosh, I want one. So I've been thinking to myself, why is that not the normal reaction? Oh my gosh, it's because people think that mice are pests. They don't think of them as pets who are super cute and cuddly and affectionate. They think of them as things that they want to get rid of, that are constantly hiding in their houses or in their cars or scurrying across the street, and they think of them as dirty, disgusting animals. But guys, you have it all wrong. What you're thinking in that situation are of wild mice and not pet mice. Okay, now full disclosure, pet mice and wild mice are different in a lot of ways, and you should never own a wild mouse. You should never go out and pick up a wild mouse and then make it your pet. That's super cool for the wild mouse because it's not meant to be a pet, and it shortens the mouse's lifespan actually. So if you do want a pet mouse, then I would either suggest you to go and adopt one, and yes, you can adopt mice. I've done it in the past. Or you can go to your local pet store and get a pet mouse. It's up to you. However, I do always support adoption first, so always think of adopting an animal before you go out and buy one from a pet store. Now, because of the stereotypical idea of mice, mice, you can imagine, haven't really been super popular pets. However, I've noticed that the idea of mice being pets has grown in the past few years. So you definitely do see a lot more people owning mice than you did a few years ago. Now, being a mouse owner for the past few years, I can definitely say that mice are super gentle, they're super affectionate and loving, and everybody loves an affectionate and loving pet. However, this doesn't mean that you can constantly pick them up and like hug them and squeeze them. Mice are very fragile. Now, because of this, I strongly believe that kids should not own mice. Same with hamsters, even though hamsters are generally looked at as the perfect pet for kids. And it's not just me, a lot of the people who are in the hamster and mouse owning community kind of thing do think that it's not okay for kids to own them just because they're so fragile. If you're doubting this at all, please just go ahead and comment down in the comment section, and I will be able to answer any of your questions or comments that you guys have on this subject or anything at all. Anyways, aside from that, mice are super smart, and so they're super fun to see interact. And there's actually scientific studies that prove that mice are therapeutic to watch. So we're gonna break another stereotype about mice and rats as well. Mice and rats are both super clean animals, and they're generally looked at as super disgusting, unhealthy, very gross animals, but they're actually the complete opposite of that. They're very clean animals, and mice and rats are both constantly cleaning themselves all the time, and you would know this if you own a mouse or a rat. Along with this, mice are very quiet. You barely ever hear them, and I know that that's a plus for a lot of people because a lot of people don't like pets that are loud, especially if you're sleeping. The only time that a mouse would generally be loud is if it's running on its wheel, but in that case that can be changed, like you can get a new wheel. I highly suggest the silent spinner, which can be found on Amazon and at your local pet store. And those generally are my favorite wheels to get for the mice because they're so freaking quiet. Along with all this, mice don't take up that much space, which is awesome and super exciting. That would definitely be a big plus for those who live in small spaces or are looking for a pet that just doesn't take up that much space. Along with not taking up that much space, mice are also fairly easy to care for if you compare them to other animals like dogs, cats, guinea pigs, even rats. They are really super easy to care for in my opinion. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, make sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button, and feel free to put on the notifications. Also, if you guys have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I really hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!